Good evening. You're watching the Frum Broadcast Network. This is the FBN Nightly News at 11. Here is your host.
Good evening and welcome back. It's Thursday, June 4th, Yud Ches Sivan at Daf Nidarim Daf Yud Beis. Thank you for joining us tonight. Israel retaliated today for rockets fired at it from Gaza with bombing raids against 3 militant training camps and a radical group sympathetic with Islamic State that claimed responsibility for the attacks on Israel. Witnesses and medics said the pre-dawn attacks on 2 camps belonging to Hamas, which dominates the Gaza Strip, and to the smaller Palestinian group Islamic Jihad caused some damage but no casualties. Israeli Defense Minister Moshe Alon said in a statement that Israel held Hamas responsible for the rocket attacks from Gaza, even if those doing the shooting are gangs from global jihadi groups trying to challenge Hamas by shooting at us. The rockets aimed at the Israeli city of Ashkelon and the town of Netivot on Wednesday night were the second such attacks in the past week. A senior Israeli military source said on Wednesday that in the event of a new conflict with Hezbollah, the IDF would seek to evacuate more than 1 million civilians in South Lebanon within 24 hours before proceeding to strike thousands of Hezbollah targets in some 240 villages and built-up regions. Large-scale Hezbollah rockets and missile fire would be met with civilian evacuations. Massive Israeli aerial strikes followed by a ground offensive. A person was Rachmana litzlan killed today after the vehicle they were in exploded into a fireball in the Prestwich area of Manchester. According to local reports, the vehicle was on Castle Hill Road when it exploded on Castle Hill near Bury Old Road. Emergency personnel rushed to the scene after receiving multiple calls reporting the vehicle on fire. Sources told the YeshivaWorld.com that the occupant was a Jewish person. It is with great sadness that we report the passing of Rav Pinchas Shalom Hager Zatzal. According to Massive.com, he was the Av Bezdin of Kal Torah Chaim Vishnitz Monsey of Borough Park and eldest son of the Vishnitz Rebbe of Monsey. He was 67. Rav Pinchas Shalom had been hospitalized for several weeks and his condition fluctuated this past week until his condition deteriorated overnight. Rav Pinchas Shalom's father, Rav Mordechai Hager, the Vishnitz Rebbe of Monsey, is the son of the Imrei Chaim of Vishnitz Zatzal. The Levaya took place at 2 p.m. today at the Vishnitz Shul at 53rd Street and New Utrecht Avenue in Borough Park, then continued to Monsey. Tony Blair is to take on a new role tackling anti-Semitism by assuming the chairmanship of a pan-European body that campaigns for stronger laws against extremism across the continent. The British former Prime Minister has been appointed as chairman of the European Council on Tolerance and Reconciliation. In a joint article with Moshe Kantor, the president of the Council and of the European Jewish Congress, Blair warns that Europe is entering a dangerous era. Thanks for joining us here at the FBN Nightly News Roundup. The next Roundup will be Monday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a good Shabbos and a great weekend.